Hurry, hurry, hurry to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. It's a good deal, and it helps support the show. What is up? What's up, Planeswalkers? There's 6 back with some more Magic the Gathering Arena. Today, playing some aggressive Bolas. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Grixis control was not working for me. And as such, I gave up on it. But one day, when I was streaming, someone in the chat was like, no. And Seth gave me the power to play Grixis again. However, it's a little bit more aggressive this time. Technically, it's like mid-range because I have like a low end plus a high end, but still. This is a different version of Grixis, and it's been doing well. It's been doing okay. We have 4 Knight of the Ebon Legion, 4 Dreadhorde Butcher, and 3 Thief of Sanity as early game aggressors. Knight of the Ebon Legion, if this just like goes unchecked, it can spiral out of control real fast. And it also means that we don't have to commit any other threat to the board, and we can hold back our mana for removal. It's just removal. So it's just absolutely fantastic. It works really well in conjunction with our big Nicol Bolas, because that's already going to be hitting in for 4, and we no longer need to use its ability. Additionally, it works really nicely with Dreadhorde Butcher, because this scales, and once it gets to a certain point, this will start to scale with it. Dreadhorde Butcher, I played in even the normal control version because of how strong it can be. Dreadhorde Butcher is, 2 mana, 1/1. It doesn't seem very good. Haste, when it deals damage to a planeswalker, combat damage to a player or planeswalker, gets an additional 1, so it grows nicely. And if it dies, unfortunately, if it exiled, you lose it. But if it dies, you get to shoot the damage to any target. Creature, planeswalker, player, whatever you need. 3, Thief of Sanity. I love this card. It wasn't doing great when I had it in my normal control build, but since I'm including so many other threats that my opponents have to deal with, that means that they're going to be stretched quite a bit thinner when it comes to deal with my Thief of Sanity. So Thief of Sanity is just a fantastic card at just disrupting a lot of strategies. Being able to take a key piece, meaning that they have to find one lower down in the deck, for example, against Scapeshift or Command. The Dreadhorde words are hard. That can be very helpful. It can also just be used to gain massive advantage against other control/value decks. We do, of course, have some of our good old-fashioned early game removal, and I'm going to include Thought Erasure here, because it pretty much is removal. You go ahead and search your opponent's mind, and you say, no. And Surveil is helpful. 2 Tyrant Scorn. I still like how flexible this can be, being able to destroy something, or if you have to bounce something. Now, what's really nice in this deck, in particular, is you can bounce a creature of yours, typically it's going to be Thief or Bolas, in order to save it from your opponent's removal. It can just delay things from larger decks, but it also just does a good job at dealing with early threats. Bedeck Bedazzle is actually fantastic right now, I think, because of the prevalence of the Field of the Dead deck. Now, of course, Field of the Dead, like by the time you get to 6 mana, it could be all over for you. But if it isn't, if they're still waiting on that scape shift, you can use Bedazzle to blow up that land and hurt them at the same time. It also allows you to deal a little bit of damage to a planeswalker that they may have. I'm just now noticing that Rakdos' chains on Bedazzle look a bit odd. They're like outlined. That's strange. But Bedeck is also very helpful at dealing with early game creatures as well. Notably, it gets around indestructibility because it's a -3 effect. Bedevil, it hits all the things that you want. Not true. We don't get to hit enchantments, but who cares? We get to blow up most things. 3 Chandras. Now, this is something that a lot of people have requested that I play in my control version, and it just felt that it wasn't worth it, not F, because of the amount of red I was required to play. In the control deck, I still think it's correct to play Narset, but in this version, Narset is not nearly as important. I would also say, and I was convinced of this during the live stream where this deck was kind of coming together, Narset doesn't seem as good in this meta as she was a month or 2 ago. But Chandra allows us to buff any of our planeswalkers, because all of our planeswalkers now are red, and she allows us to get some more hasty surprise damage, and something that makes Dreadhorde Butcher very great. For example, if your opponent plays a Teferi and bounces, let's say, a Knight of the Ebon Legion or a Thief of Sanity, you can then cast Chandra and deal with that Teferi immediately. Even if they have a single blocker, you'll be able to get at least one of these through. It's also just an annoying pressure card. And the -2 can be very helpful in this deck, being able to buy back something integral like a Thought Erasure or even Bedeck Bedazzle. Now, All right, I can't actually do that. Sorry. Even Bedevil, right? Being able to pay 3 to just get this removal back is pretty helpful. Unfortunately, Bedeck Bedazzle no longer works. And like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, something like that, it would have worked because of the way they treated split card. Oh no, that was back in Return to Ravnica. Holy crap! When they did fuse cards, I think. Oh gosh. Well, back in the old days, Pepperidge Farm remembers when you could treat either side of these cards as its own card, and something like Chandra's -2 would work on Bedeck, but you could only choose Bedeck. I think I don't remember getting old in years. I'm not entirely sure, but now alas it doesn't work because unless it's on the stack, it's always the CMC of them combined. What a shame. You whippersnappers will never know of the power of being able to do this. Anyway, 3 Nicol Bolas Ravagers. Discard is always nice. This is pretty much always a 2-for-1, and is 4/4 in the air. It's pretty helpful. You can also flip it. It's cool. Nicol Bolas, Dragon God. It's a Dragon God. What am I going to say? Chandra. Still real strong, fun fact. Really works really nice with Nicol Bolas, where you just +2/+2, and your opponent just cries from the burning. This is our mana base. It probably could probably do better, but is real difficult to make a mana base for this deck. You could argue that you could drop a Sulfur Falls for like a temple. We're running 26 lands, which might seem excessive, but I you know what? Fuck this. Let's actually try it. I've not tried this change. I'm gonna do it like this, I guess. Blue, red, boom. All right. I've not tried this version with the temple, but the reason I'm saying maybe you want a temple is because, as you can see, I'm running 61 cards and 26 lands, and the reason for that is we have a lot of early game cards, but we still want to get to our late game, so we really kind of need that extra mana. However, sometimes you can flood, so I'm hoping that the single temple helps even a tiny bit. Our sideboard is thus 1 Duress, helpful against control, 3 Negate, helpful against control and Scapeshift decks. I guess that works for that as well. Search for Escanta is very good in any game that you expect to go super long. Noxious Grasp and Fry are just great removal options for a variety of decks, since so many cards are either white/green/blue. Very helpful. Blood Sun, Scapeshift? No thanks, bye-bye. And the fact that it draws you a card is just nice. Ashiok makes it so they can't even search, and it has splash damage against the Command the Dreadhorde decks. Any other graveyard-based decks, you can just go and bring this in and say, nah. Unmoored Ego, excuse me, is just a card where you say, you know what, I don't want to deal with your Command the Dreadhorde, I don't want to deal with your Scapeshift. But you don't even have to name Scapeshift, because this can name any card. It can even be lands. You can just say Field of the Dead, and boom, they're gone. It's great. Ritual of Soot, it destroys creatures. We need to do that sometimes. Technically, well, you know what? That was actually pretty swift for the fact that this is a best of 3 deck, and I go over the sideboard now. Usually I expect those things to go like 11 minutes. I did play 3, no. Yes, I played 3 best of 3 games with this today. I'd played previously on stream, I think, was that last stream? Was that Saturday? It's Monday today. Might have been Saturday. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. It may have been Saturday. I played more games, and it did relatively well. But just now, I went 2-1. And I'll go over the individual matches in just a moment. This hand is actually pretty decent. So I can start off with this, go with this, and if I draw a land, which I kind of need, I can play Thief, but we are running 26 lands, and this is kind of why I feel constantly... This fucking cat is back. I don't like you. You have to at least be purple if I'm going to have to look at your dumbass. Also, is there not a way to default a color change? Like, why should people have to change the color of their dumb pet every time you're in a game? That doesn't make sense to me. Like, I get that it's like Chandra's cat, but if you can change it, you should be allowed to change it beforehand. So this seems like it's going to be a Scapeshift deck. I would love to draw a land. But what's really nice is those decks can be slow to getting started. Words are hard. Lenarelf might just be Bant Ramp. Temur Elementals. Didn't draw land. Upset about it. Bing bang. Ugh. I should just stop keeping 2-landers, you greedy bastard. Risen Reef, yep, yep. Do they get a land? They do. Do they play a land? They do. Getting real annoyed. I should not have done this, but you know what? Whatever. I am out of water. Fuck. That's not good. Our first game was against Sultai Flash. I drew first in the first game, and I was mana screwed. Kind of like this, because I'm a terrible player and I'm dumb. I mean, we'll probably just fuck this game anyway. They're going to love call this. Sure. I need to draw any untapped land so I can play Thief. Thief can potentially get through here. That, I mean, that's fine, essentially. Because that's 2 lava coils not going to my Thief. Alright, so we're going to concede. They don't know a ton of information about us. All they saw was blue-black and the 2 knights. So we're going first here against an elemental deck. I do believe we want Ritual of Soot. Pretty much everything is going to be green. Is everything also going to be blue? No, a large number of things are going to be blue, but I didn't see enough of that to make me want to do that. Honestly, I feel like just adding those in is kind of fine. Yes, so we want to get rid of 4 things. Chandras are not nearly as strong here, for obvious reasons. She doesn't deal with elementals well. And I actually don't think this Chandra is going to do that well either. Now, is there anything that I would like to bring in addition? I've lowered my average curve to 3.2, so I can probably... Well, I could actually... if I add something low cost... search rise can't negate. I don't think any of those are integral. I'm going to go with the Search for Azcanta. Oh, damn. We're now at 3.1. I mean, I could arguably drop a land. Nah, I'm not going to. Well, you know, I probably should have. Yeah, we got mana screwed pretty hard. Then on the play, I was distracted by talking to my girlfriend, and I lost. I made one terrible misplay, and I was like, no! Made me sad. First, yes. This is a great hand, has double of these and a Bedevil, and we're going first. It changes back after single games? Why? Why is this a thing? Why would you do this? Whatever. Second game was against Bant Shift. We were on the play in game 1, and we won. I think because we just resolved a Bolas in the sky and beat the crap out of them. Oh, early Thief of Sanity into Bolas beat down in the sky. That's what it was. Second game we were on the draw, and I brought in Blood Sun, and I got a Blood Sun, and I won. Blood Sun does what you need. Let's see, Paradise George, sure. Gonna go ahead and play this tapped. Going to play this Dreadhorde Butcher. And we're going to see if our opponent would like to block. My assumption is they probably will block the 2/2. Unless they really need that mana. Block the 2/2, sure. And I'm hoping that that block actually was very bad for them. I'm hoping that they kind of needed the mana. Next turn, Bedevil is Dees. I will need 1 more land in order to play Bolas. Ooh, interesting. And I got another land. Don't mind if I do. Now I can kill something on end step and untap with Nicol Bolas. That should be a pretty easy win, theoretically. They're going to coil my Butcher, sure, sure. Ooh, no, are they passing without playing lands? Nope, just waiting. Waiting on the world to change. +1 in my Bolas. Draw and make it lane. Because they keep on waiting on the game to change. Dropping the mountain. Alright, so they're fine on land. But I have a I have a knife Bedevil. I have a nice Bedevil plus a Knight of the Ebon Legion here, which is pretty fantastic. Let's see, did they play? No, they played nothing. I'm going to cast Bedevil on this and see if my opponent has some sort of response. Nope, they had no response. They could have brought in a Summer's Veil, or Veil of Summer. Look, I know this deck. Alright. Got rid of an Omnath. Sure, I'll play Knight of the Ebon Legion here. Don't mind it too much. If I draw a land, I can play both of these anyway. This Bolas is a threat, this is a threat. And that really is the crux, I think, of this deck in particular, is that it really does just, like, make your opponent in an awful situation, put your opponent in an awful situation, because of the sheer number of threats. So here, I mean, I can kill this pretty happily. Even if they get, like, a Nissa off the top, it's not going to be great for them. So let's destroy... Oh, the exile. So I can play this first. Part of me wants to play Thief of Sanity instead. Play Thief of Sanity, I can also activate this. So if I kill this, play Thief, attack with this. The thing is, I don't know what this is, but I do assume that my opponent is just going to get a Nissa off the top. Sure. Save the Bedevil for the Nissa.
I will return.
I do assume it's going to be a Nissa. They could have a Crisis in hand. Risen Reef. Didn't expect that. Makes my decision even better, in my opinion. They might have something good in their hand. Nah, it's fine. Deal some dabblage. I'll play it. I feel like I'm in such a good situation that I can afford to play it. Like, my opponent got a Risen Reef back. They have 4 mana besides that, so they could Omnath my Thief. Okay, Omnath the Thief, I assume. Why would you hit Bolas there? What? In what universe was that a good idea?
I have other plans. Witness a mote of my power.
Well, I would like you to die. So bye, Omnath. Then I'm going to schmork. Never mind. All right. So yeah, first game loss because I'm a terrible player and I kept it shit hands. Let's see. So we saw Omnath, we saw Green, we saw some Planeswalkers. I feel like we didn't really see much. They brought in... Wait, no. That was a different game. Never mind. I don't think we want anything else. I think we're fine here. Yeah, I think we're fine. Third game was against Esper Hero. I was on the play in game 1, and I lost. I think I got stuck on 3 mana. No, I got stuck on red. I kept a 3-lander with all blue-black lands, and I didn't get any red. And they were able to run me over. Game 2, obviously I was on the play, and I was able to run them down, I believe, with Knight of the Ebon Legion plus a Butcher. And then in the third game, I was on the draw, but I was able to just deny them pretty much anything, because they had a... So, I kept a bad hand. It was... It was a bunch of lands. Oh, I don't remember. I think it was a bunch of lands like a Duress and a Fry, and their draw was all 4 of their Thought Erasures. So I took, like, I think I took a Teferi from them, a 3-fairy. They had a Narset in hand as well, but yeah. I should say they only had 3 of the Thought Erasures in their opening hand. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. This seems like a pretty well balanced hand, actually. So the question is, do I Knight on 1? I think I do. Yeah, Knight on 1, I can erase on 2. It seems fine. I'd have to pay to erase, but I think that's okay. No, I wouldn't. I could just play Drowned Catacombs. What the fuck am I talking about? Yeah, no, it seems okay. Opponent might be playing something good here. Nope. Alright, cool. We'll attack first, actually. Didn't expect anything. And, so we could Thought Erasure, but I feel like there's a Veil of Summer coming in here, but fuck it. Hey, they had Veil of Summer. Oh, they just brought in negates? Well, that's lame. You're green deck. Bring in some Veil of Summers, man. Summers? I don't fucking know. Risen Reef. Risen Reef dies to my Grasp, which means I can Temple as well. Could also just Smork. I think I'm actually going to shock myself with Watery Grave. Yes. Yes. Shock myself with Watery Grave. Murder this monstrosity. Play out another night. And Smork on in. Let the Smork shine. Let the Smork shine in. Alright. I had a bunch of lands, and the Thought Erasures did nothing. I could just continually top deck stuff, so. Alright, sure. I will attack with Bofa. See if my opponent wants to block. Interesting. But I will be attacking with Bofa. My opponent would like to block. I would have obliged. So I will play out a Thief. And scry. Tyrant Scorn? Tyrant Scorn. Tyrant Scorn. Tyrant Scorn. Tyrant Scorn. It can't kill Omnath. I don't think it kills enough, actually. An argument could be made to Thought Erasure here because my opponent very well may play a Nissa. But I'm not terribly worried. I'm a little worried, but not terribly worried. Interesting. Ow. Cav. You reach, bastard! Then he can make things bigger. I can activate this on my turn and give them Death Touch, though, so that's fine. So I think what I'm going to do... Well, I'm definitely going to Thought Erasure. You just make his Omnath bigger. Ooh. Bedeck Bedazzle. Interesting. Definitely going to Thought Erasure, see what my opponent's working with. Well, bye-bye to that. That shit on my face. So I think what I'm going to do is attack in with Knight. See if my opponent like to block. Nope. So let's see. I think I will keep this on, or keep this active on the crack back. I'd like to kill that Cav though. Could use some value cruise. Omnath attacks him, that's fine. I will murder it. Chandra, fuck. Shoot. Sure. Just going to -3.
I've got other things to burn.
Yep. I activate this.
Get out of my way. Or, you know, don't.
Do I take the 5 here? I feel like I take the 5 here. Interesting. Damn it. I think this is just a loss. No! I feel relatively certain that my opponent is going to... Well, no, I think they might be like, oh, I'm just going to kill him next turn, so they might not actually do this, so... I'll do this. I'll just play Butcher as a chump blocker. Still, so many ways I can die. Dumb ways to die. I feel like I could have won this match if I didn't keep a shit hand in the first game. Alright, making it bigger. Deal more overall damage. Another Cav. Don't have a way to deal with this because red doesn't have, or black. My colors don't have good word white. Other for what it's worth, I don't know, the God Pharaoh wouldn't have actually mattered. We block with, or attack with both. I have to jump here. Is there anything that could even save me? I don't think so. I don't think there is. Bedevil, no. Nope, nope, darn. I feel like I lost that game more because of my play than the deck. Yeah, definitely feel that way. Let's hop in for another game as I try and get the dregs of this. Not a lot of dregs. Not a lot of dregs. Grey Wind. That is Rob Stark's Direwolf, I believe. Summer, Shaggy Dog, Lady, Nymeria, Grey Wind, and Ghost. Yes, I believe that's correct. Yep. Do wish you were going first so we could get our Thought Erasure off early, but Keslavai, I mean, 2-3 seems decent. Depends, of course, on what our opponent is on. I really think that I have to change this every time because purple is one of the only colors that the cat looks reasonable in. Ooh, this may be an aggressive deck. Interesting. Could be flyers. In which case my Thief of Sanity is just going to be a blocker. Oh no. What's that fucking line? I actually really am curious as to what this line is. Yep. Oh, what the fuck? It is a type of flyers, it seems. A weird type of flyers. Bye. Have a beautiful time. Don't need this land. What's the fucking meme? No, dude, fuck you, dank memes. No, fuck you. So I think what I'm gonna do is play out the Thief. Next turn, play one of these tapped Bedevil, then play this Bolas. I do need them to not draw good cards. Okay, that helps. Also quite decent. I might be able to get them to double block poorly. I'm gonna try it. Hashtag greed mode! Block, block. Triple block, respectable. I'm going to kill this one. I think I'm fine with that, actually. Fewer threats in this deck is a lot better because of Sephara. So, yeah. What is the fucking... I hate this so much. Ooh, a Bolas. A Bolas is nice. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to play this Bolas. I'm going to play this tapped. And I have a good blocker. Next turn I can play this Bolas, kill some stuff and junk. And we should be good. Yeah, I feel like this matchup is all about just murdering things. Let's see. They do have mono blue in here, so I don't think I'll be bringing in Noxious Tendrils or whatever it's called. So we're going to do this. We're going to do one of these. We're going to tell this to actually die. Au revoir, s'il vous plaît. Merci beaucoup.
Death's master.
This is so far removed from what the fuck I was talking about. I just want the actual fucking lines, you shit. Fucking lines. What are the lines? What did he say? I'm not playing a YouTube video, you word that I'm not going to say currently. So we definitely like to see Ritual of Soot, Fry. I feel like that's it. Seems reasonable. You make an argument for duress, but I'm like, meh. Let's see. So we're doing this. What are we looking to take out? Chandra seems not great in this matchup. Probably trim one of these. Everything else seems reasonable, to be honest. I could bring in more Noxious Grasps. I mean, more removal is more removal, and we're going second. Sure. You know what? Hear me out. Do, like, one of these. Another one of these. Going to see. I mean, this flies. Maybe one of these? Possibly two of those, actually. That moment where I'm just remembering that I'm doing this. Do I need Thought Erasures? Because I'm going second and they dump their hand fast. I don't think I do. I could be super wrong. But I don't think I do. I hate everything. What? I just go images? Is it there? Oh, wow. It fucking is. God damn it. I was thinking of the snake thing. I don't even remember what started this. I was thinking of the damn dummy thick snake thing. And I was looking for the fucking script. And of course, like a dumb person, I didn't just go to images to see if there was an image of it. No, I had to sit around and be like, oh, where's the funny thing so I can say it on camera and be a funny guy? Memes. I don't know what's happening anymore. Oh, man. Good. Alright, Arena, calm down. I mean, turn 1, turn 2. Yeah. Seems Groot to me. Heroes Hawk, sure. Don't like that land, but it's fine, I suppose. I think I want to say this for an eagle. Caw-caw. Cerulean Drake. Oh, target to you, so I guess that's going to be countered damn soon. Also, I have all of my Blood Crypts. Why have you done this, Cerulean Drake? Bye-bye. I guess I could have attacked. Yeah, they would never have blocked that. Yeah, that's fine. I think that's a reasonable use of Cerulean Drake. Don't love this shit, though. Got him. Thought you had it all together. I've drawn nothing but lands. I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap from my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards. Ow. Bruh. This is ridiculous. I mean, yes, I kept a... No, I had Tyrant Scorn. Yeah, so I kept a 4-land hand. But I've drawn 4 lands in a row. You gonna respond to this? I had nothing else to do. You gonna bounce it? No? You gonna chump block? No, you've passed blocks. Okay, that's fine. Play this, because I don't have anything else to play. I'd love a Ritual of Soot. That'd be great. I think right now I still technically win the race. I would fucking like to draw something that isn't a land, please. Yes, I'm running 26 lands. I understand that. Shut up. Ow. It hurts. Dude, fuck you. Luckily, I won the first game, but this is ridiculous. And do you mind pointing not to get a Sapphire, please? Although I guess, like, if they flash it... Okay, they didn't flash anything. They could play... If I draw a removal spell of any... Well, no, Fry wouldn't actually help me. Fry would suck to draw. at this point if they play a creature into Saphara. Draw a card, sure. I mean, that's, you know, okay and stuff. I mean, the thing is, next turn, I can double activate this. Right? This doesn't say once a turn. Nah, so I can double activate this shit. It's just ridiculous that I've drawn nothing but lands this game. I kept a 4-land hand. I've drawn 6 lands. Opponent has to block it, like, at this point. Don't have a Seth. Please don't have a Seth. If you do have a Seth, at least give me the decency to draw a damn card. Like, I'm fucked. My opponent should still attack with all. No, fuck you. No! No! Yay! Can I draw a removal spell? Fucking thank you. I don't think my opponent is... Oh, no, my opponent's fucking dead. Eat dicks! Die! Fucking... This... Ridiculous. This... Right here... Is my... Pretty... Wait. No, I don't have enough... Fuck! I thought I had enough mana to fucking cast this end. Man, I can't do math. Fuck. Still, my opponent's at 3. You know. You also had the wings. Fuck you. Well, they're not using it to kill me, so that's fine, I guess. The issue here that I no longer have a way to win the game because I just have lands. You know what I would love? One of the Ritual Soots that I brought in. There were Rituals of Soot. Whatever, who cares? Deck. I'll take a Chandra. So they're going to kill Bolas, and they're going to hit me for 3. And I'm dead on the following turn. Deck, do not give me another land. I've had 4 cards this game. 4. Do not do this to me. This is not sufficient. I am still dead. I guess technically I should play and make sure that they don't not attack with everyone for some reason. I should, for what it's worth, I should win game 3. This match is favored, as long as you don't draw nothing but lands. Oh. What? You have a trigger for your sleep, right? I am alive. Please, Deck, redeem yourself with a Ritual of Soot. Please, for the love of all things that are good. Fuck you. Okay. It's fine. I believe I have enough, yes, to get a Ritual of Soot here. That is the only thing that I can draw at this point in the game that makes it so I can actually come back. Deck, please. Fuck you. I drew 5 real cards that game. No. Alright. I hate you. Maybe the deck should just have fucking 25. No, I was getting mana screwed at 25. That's why I cut down. Shit. Garbage. You garbage piece of garbage. Right. Forgot about that rule. Whoops. You might think that is crazy. The reason is because search can lead to better things. Okay. I should be able to win this. Should have been able to win the last game. Fuck you. I am so filled with hatred. This hand is so slow because of those tap lands. Fuck you. Sure. We play Dragonskull Summit because it means that any land that we draw, we can cast Dreadhorde Butcher. Alright, well, do this. Do this. I'm so irate. This is a good matchup. And we're just getting fucked by our lands. I hate everything. Why are they playing Supreme Phantom? Sure, that's fine. Attack me. Do it. Do it. Do it. So I get that Dreadhorde Butcher value. Scry at the bottom. I like that. Yes, cool. Oh, look, it's a land. It comes in tapped, but, well, at least it's a land. Alright. If I draw an untapped land next turn, then I can do several things at once. Play another Dreadhorde Butcher, along with Thought Erasure or Search. That'd be fantastic. Oh, look. It's Empyrean Eagle. Call, motherfucker. That doesn't make sense to me. Pretty easy attack here, I think. But did not expect that to happen. That is a trade I am absolutely willing to make. Do I want to Thought Erasure them or as Search Kenta? I guess next turn I can do both of these. I'll just Thought now. Interesting. I feel like I'm not going to have to worry about this. And honestly, I feel like Favorable Winds is like not the correct thing to take. I feel like just taking another threat from them is better. Yeah. Just leave, Bolas. Who hurt you? So as long as I can like keep drawing removal and stuff from my opponent, or against my opponent, then I should be in an okay situation. My Dreadhorde Butcher is going to scale with their card. Fuck you. Actually, this is fine. So I can play this and Bedeck this. Attack in. This way, even if my opponent plays their favorable wins, I still get a kill with my Butcher. Then I can search for Kenta next turn. Still like to get a removal spell. So my opponent attack. I scale, this is stagnant, so I'm pretty sure I win this race. That Seth is going to be stuck in their hand for quite a while. They decide to attack, and I think that's incorrect. Nice. Absolutely fantastic. It's just another card to play alongside it, and I'm pretty sure I just don't want to deal with any funny business, so I think I just Bedeck this right now. Because I wouldn't be able to kill an Empyrean Eagle at this point anyway, because it's getting +2, so it'd have a 5 toughness. I can still kill with my Butcher, but I wouldn't be able to kill it with Bedeck. That is unfortunate. I guess that was a bit greedy of me. Well, no, because they would have gotten to draw a card, so I'm actually fine with this. I just need to find gas, so graveyard. Thief of Sanity. Attack. Put this in here. I think what I want to do is attack here. My opponent is very likely to block. I'm still gonna get through for damage, but it requires my opponent has the mana to cast pretty much whatever they need. So I will attack. Fine with that. I'm fine with this. Because they would have been able to cast any creature. They're likely holding a negate, is my guess. But the set's still stuck in their hand. I assume they're holding a negate. This allows me to potentially get through for this. And obviously that requires fantastic graveyard easy. Got there. I don't think this is a matchup that is hard. I think that the deck was very mean to me. But in general, right, so... Did I win the first game? The first match? I didn't, right? I don't think I did. Still, the deck is doing better, in my opinion, against the field as it is now, because of the amount of pressure that you're putting on these other decks. Oh, two core packs. Sure. No, I like the direction Bolas is right now. I have 2 days to try and get to Diamond. Not sure I'll make it. But I think this is a good base to start from in the new season, starting in August. So hopefully we can actually get to at least Diamond. I'd like to get to at least Diamond, please, before rotation occurs. Preferably, I'd like to get to Mythic. Anyway, I'd like to thank my patrons, especially Salamander, Rexel, Croft, Zen, Furry God, for the continued support. If you'd like to join them, supporting the channel, you'll find links to that down in the description below. Or you just press that join button, become a channel member today. In the description, you'll find links to my Aetherb account, where I host all of my deck lists, including this good one, and where if you go to TCG Player via a link from any of my deck pages, then I get a nice kickback, which is always fun. And my Discord server, where we chat, play games. Sure, words. I do hope you've enjoyed this Bolasy video. If you did, go and tap that like button, add a subscription to your mana pool, cast a comment section down below, pass the turn and the vid to some of your friends, and of course, until next time, I'll be one.